right, we're going to go ahead and take a look at venues we may want to work with. And I've already done a save of some resources that I'm using for each of those cities so far. So, whatever. Now, I turn these on right here, hip hop, rap, and R&B, because we need to know for sure if they're going to do work with us, right? If they're going to work with rappers. All right, so here's a big problem that I have with, venues and all that other stuff. I'm going to go ahead and turn that up a little bit. Is they say stuff. They say all genres, but they don't really mean that. You know what I mean? They don't really mean that. It's impossible. It's impossible. If hip hop was, I'm not talking about your top 40 either. The DJ spins it, don't mean they're gonna let you in. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing to get through your head. This is why this is more unique and needs more extraction than if you were a rock band, right? Rock band gets to do the iPhone commercial. They get to jump in the van, the minivan, the Volkswagen minibus, and they're taking pictures and Instagramming. You know what I mean? And then they show up and they rock the house. That's not how it works when you are an unknown rapper. So let's really curb our expectations and manage our expectations about what we have to do. This isn't like I said, this isn't your iPhone commercial. You have to work at getting this accomplished. As much as you've worked to learn your craft and learn to rap and learn to sing and learn to make beats and, whatever else you've learned, you're gonna have to learn how to tour too. Ain't nobody doing it for you, especially now that these labels don't care. If you don't already have 1 million streams, you're not getting their help either. And any young new company, some your friend has a record label, they don't have the resources. I promise you. If they did, they wouldn't sign you. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Not that you're bad, but if your numbers don't impress the people with that can put a lot of money in your pocket, even as just an advance, then it's clear that the person who did sign you doesn't have that, because they're banking on you. They're betting on you like you're betting on them. They're betting on you to be good, and you're betting on them to do their job. So both of y'all are just in the gutter. You know what I'm saying? So let's get that out of our heads that this is going to be Bobby Brown. You don't just show up to your concert and rock the house. You don't get to do that yet. You know what I mean? If you're on BandLab, and I've heard a lot of y'all's music, you ain't Bobby Brown, My Prerogative music video level yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, yet. Anyway, we are talking about touring, the real stuff. I'm not sitting here to tell you, hey, the way to tour is to, have great music and then do the show and bring a first aid kit, bro. That don't help you. You know what I'm saying? It didn't help me. This is why I had to learn this the hard way. I went through the scrapes and the rough and tumble to get to the point where I'm at 20 years later with the information that you need. If you are serious about taking your careers to the next level, if you're happy with streaming, on BandLab, if that's okay for you, all right. If you think Spotify, if it got you a girl or something, and that's all you needed out of life, all right, man, congratulations. You've achieved your, you peaked. Now it's all downhill. Guess what? Life isn't going to be anywhere as fun as when you had your song on Spotify. But anyway, look, those aren't ways. Those aren't viable. Anyway, so we're going to look at a couple of these venues here. We're going to see. I'm just going to pick a few. This one says The Lost Leaf says hip hop. So they made a point, instead of putting all genres, to put hip hop. So we'll open it real quick. We'll see what they got. This one, Shars, has the blues, is funk and soul. And Blues Bar, I looked at that. Last Exit, that looks kind of country. Welcome to the other challenge, ladies and gentlemen. You're in hip hop and nobody really has space for you. So you gotta figure it out. Starlight, I see that cowboy hat over there. You gotta be specific. You gotta be careful. They wrote hip hop. No cover songs. Touring acts are welcome. Bands get 10% of the gross bar sales during performance. A bonus structure for extra cash and drinks is available for larger grosses. This does not apply on First Fridays or whenever they say so. Bands are provided drink tickets or a discount at the bar. If you wish to bring on multiple acts, that is fine, but they cannot guarantee an increase in pay. These terms also apply to promoters and DJs. Live music, 7 nights a week, 365 days a year. All shows are free. Hot damn. So they already let you know how they're going to pay you. Do you see that? Do you see it? Is any of this making sense now? Is any of it? Why we're here? Why I'm talking? All right, they got reviews. They said they have a built-in crowd and you get paid at the end of the night if you stick around. I just wish they could get rid of their bathrooms. They're very in the way, but you can't have everything. They just keep the love and professionalism coming. Tato is a great booking agent and artist. Bartenders are very friendly. Every sound guy is knowledgeable. Their location is charming and is the heart of Roosevelt Row. They have a big built-in crowd. Sounds great. Like that looks amazing. That looks amazing. So in our trusty notepad, I'm going to go ahead and bring that font in a little bit so we can use more of it. Hopefully you can still read it. Again, you stop, you create, you set up what you need to set up. And then for this term, I'm just going to go ahead and make it location. Is it okay we're talking about fuel now? All right, venue. And we're going to go in that road, the Phoenix to Tucson, to Las Cruces, to Albuquerque. That ABQ is Albuquerque, just so you know. So the venues, the Lost Leaf, right? So the other side of this is they may have emails. That's one, but we don't stop at one. That's a bad way to do it. All righty. So that was the Lost Leaf. I've already followed it. I put the booking email in there. So apparently they prefer that. All right. This one is called the Trunk Space. Yeah, this one is the Trunk Space. It says thetrunkSpace.com. Contact us. We're going to take a look and see if this is good. Multi-use arts space. No cover bands. No alcohol or drugs are allowed. We are not a bar. I don't know if the Trunk Space will be. So let's keep looking. Let us keep looking. Culinary Dropout, Uptown Alley. We'll take a look. And Valley Bar. And the Grid. We'll look at all of them. Uptown Alley. Fridays are reserved for acoustic acts. They ain't playing hip hop. They say all venues or all genres, and then they end up having to tell rappers, no, we didn't mean that. Intimate venue and bar. Let's take a look at that photo. They ain't got no photo at all. Okay, well, let's go to the website. Valley Bar is open. Now open Tuesday through Sunday. Hip hop R&B. That's a DJ probably. J Miles. Dance hall. From dance hall to R&B. R&B. Hip hop, soul, Afro, big fun. So a lot of DJs. Let's see what they got. No, Rose Room. Yeah, not that. Music hall. Yeah, that's their music hall. They don't let you see the location and contact. I mean, that's a risk. Valley Bar. It's something you can try. Synthwave and underground music, arcade, console game. They host live music. Those 17 and they accompany parent, no 18 to 20-year-olds admitted. They just don't like. All right, so one way you can find out if they even do anything like that, let's take a look at their events. Karaoke, Alchemy Glitch Karaoke, 8-bit comedy night, emo night. I mean, if you're a rock band, you might be all right. I don't think you're getting in there as a hip hop artist. It's all up to you, though. I'm just making this short, and like you can apply this to every single venue you see and throw this stuff on the wall and see what sticks. So I'm gonna put this Valley Bar only because I want everyone to understand. I want you to understand that the key here is, and so we'll do location contact. That way everybody knows what the booking is for that. That way you know that you have to have some backups. You have to figure that out. You cannot just do it whatever way you want. And now I need to make it even smaller. By the time we're done here, you guys aren't going to see anything. Don't worry, it's all going to be written down as well. All right, so that's Phoenix. Those are the venues. We're just dealing with venues right now. And a new search. And we'll see here they got Club Congress and Sky Bar. That looks cool. Solar Culture. I don't know what that is. Thunder Canyon Brewery, Club 4th Avenue, Playground Bar and Lounge, Crooked Tooth Brewing, Wooden Tooth Records. We'll take a look at that too. Surly Witch is cool, but they're not doing it. All right, Skybar. Submit all booking inquiries via email skybarcoordinator@gmail.com to sign up for the open mic. The venue provides full PA and mics for the performers. Astronomy bar by night. Tuesdays are reserved for singer-songwriters and Wednesday for open mic. All right, so we'll Sky Bar. We're going to go to this first, Sky Bar Tucson. They do have a Facebook. They have their Twitter. They got their Instagram. Let's use this, skybartucson.com. There is a booking, so I will use that one just in case it works, just in case it's the real deal. All right, what else besides the Sky Bar? What else besides Sky Bar are we going to do here? We need a second one, right? You don't want to just rely on one. Frozen Cactus. Calling works best. Performers should plan to bring their own PAs and mics. Oh, man, we ain't doing that. That's too much traveling stuff. You can also submit bookings, inquiries via Facebook, Hip Hop and Tejano. So I did see there was some hip hop dudes that did a show here. So that was encouraging, right? That was encouraging. They did do on Club 4th Avenue. So we're just gonna go ahead and put them down. Phone number, I guess, is the good way to reach them. We're gonna put the whole thing down because we know we need to just be on them. You know what I mean? That's how we get this done, especially with them. That is probably your Tucson event. You know what I mean? Your Tucson spot is gonna be this one. So you follow it, we're gonna follow, like it, whatever that you have to do. They got new dudes, new young guys doing Tejano music, but it's not just that. There was look at this, Brick Wolf Pack, Tucson Drip Season. This is a hip hop venue too. You know what I'm saying? So make sure we follow. I already followed them, so we're gonna come back to them. The whole point of having this is we know we're using Indie on the Move. We write down here in our notes right here, write down in our notes what we need to accomplish. So 2 venues for Tucson, 2 venues for Phoenix. Let's go ahead and get that out there like that. Las Cruces. Let's go to Las Cruces now. I just look for this at Wooden Tooth. Shows are on hold due to COVID-19. Venue provides a full sound system. Live music is held Thursday to Saturday nights and on Sunday afternoons. I mean, that might be a cool place to shoot a video when it's all, when COVID lets up and a lot of these other venues are like, yeah, we're ready to get back in. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to choose from. Every city's different. All right, so I did see that the range, and I'm not completely 100% sold on the range. It is what it is. I think that I don't know if this is close enough to anything else. Let's make sure I've been doing all this. You guys haven't seen it. So this place called The Range. Events. It's maybe they canceled. Make Music Day, online workshop, chips have sailed, taco sauce. Looks like they do. They help with promotion. This is what they want to do. We're gonna do ours too. Glitter Rap Night 4. That was a while ago, of course. Local rap artists take the stage. So at this point, this isn't probably giving us what we need. What we need to do now is Google live music venues, Las Cruces. Again, we find ourselves coming into groups. I joined that group, so I guess we're taking a look at the venues and see what looks like hip hop. Recent media. Unless the rappers pop off. Fashion Killers USA. It says house. You gotta sift through it, man. This is the work I'm talking about. Not flipping burgers. You're sitting on your butt, but you're doing what you need to do. You're not writing another song that's not gonna, help you with anything at the moment. You're not chatting online or whatever. You don't have to figure out any of the promotional stuff. Not right now. This is step one. Step one is this. And I'm showing you exactly how I'm doing it. All right, that one is, you can join it, but I don't think you're gonna find much. Unless, here we go, people. Pages. Let's see all the pages. Health, beauty, food, beverage, Zion Cafe, and event hall. That's birthdays, community, arts and entertainment, food truck festival, New Mexico 420 Fest. Like, it's a bunch of bands that figured out, we're going to add ourselves to this as a band. And that's how you should do it. Any group you join, add yourself as the thing. And don't spam them with your link, right? That's not why you joined this group. You didn't join this group for them to, hey, play my song, tell me what you think. It's not why you joined. You joined so you can effectively execute your tour. That's what this is for. Don't abuse your ability to make something change for you. Politician, Rust. And there's a lot of musicians and bands, music production, studio. It's funny, out of all you have to think, right? They probably don't even live music schedule. Yeah, that's a thing to like. These aren't really venues. They're just artists. So we're not gonna find it that way. Live music, venue, hip hop, Las Cruces. We're doing live. They keep saying that best hip hop clubs. See that? How does this help you? Tyler the Creator. I don't need that. Nightlife in Las Cruces. Things to do. Festivals. Outdoors. Art and culture. They're really highbrow on this one. Click here for a complete IPW. Let's see. Such an explore experience. Thirsty, we're around, they don't say nothing about nightlife. Let's see what I have for Las Cruces so far. I think that's all I did was the infrastructure in Las Cruces is great, right? And I want to bring that back to why I said my second reason. They got the hip hop station you can get an interview at. It's really easy to submit an event in their city boards and all of the event boards near the area. We just gotta find the right excluded genres. Hard rock, hardcore, hip hop, punk metal. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's stick that down there. Music of rap and hip hop. This is a really ridiculous blog that doesn't make sense. Sometimes you gotta draw back down to the nightclub. Yellow pages. Nightclubs. I guess the game is. So Graham Central Station, that's not even there, see? But the game, sports bar and grill, they need to bring their own mics and PA systems. On call works best. They can host live music on Friday and Saturday nights. Like I said, we're gonna start at Phoenix. Phoenix will be Wednesday. Tucson will be Thursday, which we found that one would be good for the day after. And then Las Cruces is Friday. Let's see, it's band schedule. Let's see what's here. Friday, weekends in our patios, live bands. So at the game and the game too, they do live bands. So it's a question of reaching out. We got that, and then we got the range. Now the range, like I mentioned, it's odd. So we're gonna go with the game and the game too, and the range. Now, not every town is like this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get, most times you're in good shape. Sometimes it gets pretty out of, you got to work a little harder. So that one is the game, and that's the email for the game. Grab the number. This might be a spot you have to call because you may have to get information from them as to where you can go. Just keep that in mind, right? And I'll follow them just so we can look at this easier if we need to. This one I'll follow the game to as well. And it looks like it's the same number, maybe? No, it's not the same. And Marcy, got to go to Facebook, Dickerson Group. She's with the Dickerson Group. You could probably talk to her about both venues. Probably not. You're calling her. Do not start out, by asking about that one and going, well, hey, if they say no, then like, well, now what about the other one? This is Logan. Like I said, we're gonna do with the range now. The range. All right, so that's what we're doing here. We get that done. We're gonna look up Albuquerque now. Historic El Rey Theater, Launchpad. I think that was one that was doing good. Jam Spot. We'll see if that's Leo's Nightclub. We'll see. Side FX, cool name. I doubt they messing with Eclipse Event Center. I stay away from centers. Salt Yard East, the Salt Yard West. We're gonna take a look at all of them. Launchpad actually has so submit all booking inquiries via email. Booking at Launchpad rocks. That sounds like, it sounds like it's gonna work. They care about that. It's just called Launchpad. Boom, booking at Launchpad rocks. Submit all booking inquiries via email. The venue has a full sound system that they provide for the performers. Downtown Albuquerque's live music epicenter. Shows can be held any night of the week, and they do occasionally hold shows that are not 21. We follow them, right? Follow them. The Jam Spot. Piled phone calls are preferred. The venue provides a full sound system, a green room, and a meal for performers. Most shows take place on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights, but they can be held any night of the week. That's what you want. You want that. Look at this. There's a guy actually rapping.
Sun's out there, man. I don't know if you got.
Okay, that looks like it works. So the Launchpad is that was the Jam Spot. Jam Spot, that's looking real. All right, Jam Spot 23 phone call. I'll put that phone number down because they said prefer the phone call. They want you to call. Best time to call, 3 or 4 o'clock. Leo's Nightclub. You can keep going. I'm just going to give you 2 per, right? We're going to do this so you can understand the type of time it takes to do this. I'm talking you through this. That's why this may take a while for us. Salt Yard East, they're temporary closed due to COVID. Don't even have to worry about them. We found the 4 cities, right? We got the 4 cities that we wanted to do. I got 2 venues for each city. You will contact these people. So the email will be available for download, email template, and you just put your information in it. Shotgun approach this. Call who needs to be called and call 2 days. Unless they tell you, we give us some time to reach you. We try to reach all of them, but we don't get it. You're on a deadline and you're setting this out for months in advance, but you're still on a deadline. So we configured our tour here. Like I said, we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and say Phoenix is on Wednesday. Tucson is on Thursday. Las Cruces is on Friday. Berkey is on Saturday. Then you drive home Sunday. That's what we're looking at. You see what I'm saying? Drive home Sunday. 4 cities. That's what we're going to do. 4 cities. So you can do this along with me, or you can take 4 cities of your own and follow this blueprint towards planning and getting the strategy down for your tour. I'll catch you on the next video.